Magnus wearing that black armband as a tribute to his grandfather. And I think putting in a little extra effort today because of it. It's a good shot from Kazim. A couple of vessels will have to do the chasing as Lily was flat out on the ground. Strong off the pads, Kazim. Dennis Lilly just over pitching slightly. And another 3 there to Kazim, and a beautiful return from Jeffrey Lawson. It's a good shot from Kazim. Timed that ball beautifully, and a great attempt there from Jeff Lawson. Just fails to cut off the boundary.
He's had a pretty good start to his career. Just the 1/2 century.
That's a good shot. Really timing the ball nicely. Loves to get onto the front foot, Kazim. Mosen running very hard, thinking about a 4th, and he decides not to. There's a lovely long throw comes back from Jeff Lawson.
That's a good stroke. Nicely timed shot by Kazim Omar. Beautiful stroke for 4. There's no ball. A 50 stand between Mohsin Khan and Kazim Omar. But a beautifully timed shot that. Kazim Omar really pinned the ears back on that one. He picked up that call very early from umpire Tony Crafter. He smashed it away. A long boundary down there. Nice timing. Little defensive shot there, pushed out on the offside, and it's raced away into the boundary. Oh, Australian bowling figures being inflated at the moment. Kazim Omar enjoying his cricket at the moment. Kazim Omar faces Hogan.
Very little spin for Hogan. And he sweeps, and he does it beautifully. A crash, a Peter Birds type sweep from round about middle and off, and he thrashed it away behind square for 4 runs.
Omar now has cottoned on to the idea that Hogan is not turning the ball. And as soon as that ball is angled down the leg side, he's very quick to pick it up. Out goes the front pad, the bat crashes through.
Omar gets a chance for his 50. He's 48. He comes back for 49, and Mosen's going to back him up. And Omar on to 50, and well played. A fine little cricketer. He's winning the hearts of the Australians with his courage in Perth, his brilliant fielding. He's gone on with the job here today at the Adelaide Oval.
He has had a fine match in Brisbane. And now he's followed the half-century in Brisbane and the 40 in Brisbane with yet another half-century here in Adelaide.
64 is a good position. They've got to capitalise on it.
Catch it!
Well, he's asking that it be rescinded, and in fact it has been. The umpire gave it out. The man at short leg, I suspect, signalled no catch. Certainly someone did.
Let's have a look. The ball in the air for sure, and touched the ground as he caught it, pushed it into the ground, I think.
Great shot, that. Great shot. Slightly over pitched on leg stump. And it was just a piece of poetry. Flipped off the toe. Lawson is coming into bowl to Kazim Omar, who's on 61. Your commentators are Ian Chappell and Bill Lorry.
On an inside edge, beats Rodney Marsh. Well affected French cut, that one, and it brings Kazim the first boundary of the morning.
A beautiful piece of bowling by Jeff Lawson. Cut back off the seam, he chopped it down, it bounced in front of Marsh.
Bowled again by Lawson. Leave it, my boy, leave it. I don't think that was a catch. I think it was a bump ball. He seemed to squeeze it into the ground, and it fairly raced away to the third man boundary. 4 more to Kazim Omar. Hogan to Kazim.
Pitching outside leg stump and turning square. That's a pretty useful shot, played down to the square leg boundary for 4. And that one didn't spin too much, and it was a little bit too straight. It smashed away beautifully by Kazim.
It's a very good sweeper of the ball, and what a good wicket this still is.
And so Rodney Hogg again. He's bowling to Kazim Omar. 79 he's got. Hooked that away, and it's going to go 1 bounce to Lilly, and it's beaten Lilly. Well, Hogg's been bowling the odd short ball to both these batsmen. That time Kazim Omar went for the hook shot, was in the air for a while, but just dropped in front of Dennis Lilly down at deep.
And Omar on strike to Dennis Lilly on 91, the last over before lunch.
Just short of the Bennett slip. Beautifully bowled.
That's well flighted by Tom Hogan, and the little man has scored his century with a marvellous cover drive, and isn't he delighted? He's absolutely delighted and relieved, and he's getting a tremendous reception here at the Adelaide Oval, a very popular little man.
That heart is going to pop right out of that skin of his. Standing ovation from his teammates, and what a tremendous little character this fella's been on this tour. He's worked hard for this 100.
Well, that slipped right out of his hand. I think he tried to bowl a slower ball there, and the ball slipped out of his hand. I don't think Kazim Omar knew where it had gone. Oh, and that's a great shot, beautifully timed, and Lilly's got no chance in the world of cutting that off. He's very strong in that area.
And that's what happens when you take the new ball and it comes onto the bat in the Australia, and it brings up the 300 for 1, and you don't see that too often in modern cricket. As he whipped that away, clean as a whistle, backward a square for 4, the new ball coming on, and it crashes into the sign on the fence.
That's well played too. There's no third man. The ball racing away down to the backward point boundary. It might not get there. Just cut off before the fence. And so 3 more to Kazim.
They've been waiting a long time for a wicket. So Chappell at first slip, Border at second, Phillips at third, and the skipper in the gully. They won't be one to put one down in this situation.
Oh, there's a big appeal. He's giving it out. Kazim Omar caught by Marsh off the bowling of Lilly, and that's the breakthrough the Australians were looking for. That ball just holding up a little bit off the seam there. Found the outside edge of the bat of Kazim Omar, and after a tremendous innings, he's on his way back to the pavilion.
A tremendous innings and a magnificent standing ovation for this young man, but what a beautiful piece of bowling. The outswing of the best ball in cricket is 100. He's spitted him across the crease, and the young man leaves the field to a great delivery, a fine knock, a great one for cricket, for Pakistan, and for this series itself. A standing ovation from the crowd at the Adelaide Oval. A tremendous knock. So Pakistan 2 for 306.